In today's video, you're going to learn how to make a menu like this, where you can't move. When you quit, it kicks you out of the game, and when you click play, you can move. You want to start in Starter GUI. Want to put a screen GUI, you can name it whatever you want. I guess I'm going to name it menu, I guess. So now that we have our menu. Oh my god. Okay, now that we have our menu, you're going to want to add a frame in. I guess let's just name this menu frame, I guess. And then, okay, so you want to put in one that covers the entire screen. If you want to add blur, I don't really know. Okay, so what I did is just put blur in here and name it menu blur, and you can just take it off later. You can customize this to your liking. I'm gonna make it 10. So now that we have our menu frame, customize it to your liking. I'm just gonna do something like this. Now once you have this background done, what I'm gonna do is add another frame that's just for the actual buttons. I'm gonna name this actual menu, and then scale this up to however you need. So I just put a menu and then actual thing like that. Now you have this. I'm just gonna add a UI corner. Add your stuff. So I'm just gonna start with the coding. We're gonna have a button, right? So let's place it here for now. Let's name this play, I guess, since we're just making a simple menu. Customize it to your liking. I'm not gonna customize that much. Now you want to add a local script. You don't need to name it. I'm not going to. Just make it button equals script.parent. Then button dot. I'm just gonna do mouse button one click, so it's just for computer, but mouse button one click. We can do local menu equals script dot parent. Then we'll just make menu dot visible equals false. So if we test this out right now, it's probably gonna look terrible, right? Yeah, it looks like this. When we click play, the menu goes away, but as you can see, we still have the blur here, right? So, right? So, what we can do here is in our local script, we can get the blur, so we can go to local lighting equals game get service lighting. Local blur equals lighting dot menu blur. Then we can just get menu blur or blur. If we look into the settings here, you can either enable it or disable it. I'm just gonna do, or set the size. I'm just gonna enable it equals false. And then if we test again, it's gonna work. But as you can see, it kind of looks terrible, and you can still move and you can still do all this stuff in the menu. So okay, if you want to add a quit button, which don't know why you would want to, but you can. You want to go into the local script again, but instead of getting all of this, you'll just want to get local player equals game.player is our local player. Then you can do player kick. And if you want a message, you can do like here, like the game, like that. When you test in Studio, you won't see it because that's just how Studio is. But moving should probably make it so that the player can't move while they're in the menu, unless you want them to do that. So we'll do player equals game.player is our local player. local character equals player dot character, and then local equals character dot humanoid, or character, wait for a child, humanoid, so that it gets the humanoid no matter what. We'll set dot walk speed equals 0, and then when it clicks, dot walk speed equals 16, or whatever your base walk speed is. So you can't move, but when you do this, you can. Pretty cool, right?